wants to go to the pool?
Me.
Who wants to do cleanup?
Nobody.
Hello, from the island of Anguilla.
That rhymes with Manilla, vanilla, and kind of spirulina. Okay, sorry, start over.
Last week we stayed at the Viceroy, and this week we stayed at CuisinArt.
So, which one is mommy? Oh, and what's she doing?
Just smiling at you.
She's smiling at me? Which
Yeah.
one's me?
This one is you.
Oh, what am I saying?
I say, what?
So one of the first things we did this last week was visit a special needs school. We found out that there was a foundation called the Anguilla Foundation, and we wanted to go over and see some of the kids. And it was awesome. This lady named Renuka who started it because her daughter Arya has special needs. And she was just the sweetest person ever. But then when we went inside, there were another 4 or 5 teachers in there, and they were just as kind as can be as well.
Every single one of them were super, super welcoming to us. And yeah, it was a really good time.
Watching them, the way they interacted with the children, I was like fighting back tears the whole time. I was so touched by their kindness and their love towards these kids. So we're super grateful we had that experience. If you come to Anguilla, for sure, please come.
We will put the contact information, whether you want to donate or if you want to visit the very cool school. We'll put the information below.
Something we learned since being here is that Anguillans are kind of competitive. But not like in a bad way. Just
like I'm gonna put my 3-year-old daughter on a line on a very hot day and have her race in a very competitive manner against other 3-year-olds.
So here on the island, there are 7 elementary schools, 7 primary schools.
And each school has a color, and the uniforms are that color. So if you go to the yellow school, you wear a yellow uniform. Pink school, pink uniform. There's 7 of them.
And at the end of each year, they have a big sports day where all of these elementary school kids get together and they race. So they pick the best from each school.
And it is the biggest sporting event of the country all year. We're in. Cool.
So we for sure were like, oh, we totally want in on this. And I think we were like the only
non-locals there.
Uh-huh. But we loved it.
As soon as we got up to the gate, they're like, what color do you support? And we're like, and I was wearing blue. And she's like, good, you're on blue. My daughter's going to be running. You go crazy when she's running. I was like, all right.
Okay. But they just are screaming their heads off. So
it was awesome. Like everyone was there. People got off work for sports day to go watch their.
The very first race is a 1,200 meter run. which is 3 laps around. And they have these, like, I don't know, maybe like 7 or 8 year olds. The first 2 girls. And they take off, and this one chick just books it. Like, she would have killed me in a sprint, and this chick's like 7. And anyways, we just watch them run around, and then, you know, when they realize that they still have 2 more laps to go, they're just dying. And at the end, they just fall over. And
they cross the finish line, and they're just collapsing, and the coaches are running.
Parents
and
are just
them
like
up.
picking them up and moving them off the track.
Just these like motionless, lifeless bodies off the track.
These kids are like 7. And then the boys do it, same thing.
It was cool when they would line up, because I went to the starting line and I would check out. Some of the kids had shoes, some barefoot, some of them in socks. It was awesome. Cool kids.
The best race by far was the
60-yard dash,
60-yard dash
for 4-year-old girls.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So like a little bit older than Dorothy, hardly. And they get to the starting line, and one girl's like, "Oh, hang on a second." She pulls off her shoes and hands them to the guy.
They all got their like starting pose.
Dance like this. And they just take off and book it, and parents are going nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Never mind the fact that they're like 2 years old.
Yeah, no pressure, kids.
But then they cross the finish line, and they just keep going. They just kept going. They, no joke, ran like
Another
150
40
meters. Yeah, like they just kept going.
All the parents are like, "Whoa, wait,
It
stop."
was the cutest thing ever. And finally, like they were all chasing the kids.
Yeah. The parents like couldn't catch these little 3-year-old girls. They were booking it.
It was super cute.
Sports day, awesome. The fans, so supportive. Everyone was going crazy. The fans would sit in their like color. Oh, so cool. And then they got barbecue, they got music, they got everything. These people know how to have a good time.
And it
Sports
was
day
all around
awesome.
the little kids. It was
Yeah.
awesome. So for sure, highlight of our week.
And then Dorothy wanted to run, so we took her to the side and let her practice. Ready? Manilla. Hey. Manilla. Okay, ready? Manilla. And Dorothy, wait till he goes, okay? Go.
Here at CuisinArt, something that sets them apart from all others is that they have this huge hydroponic farm, which is the only one in the Caribbean, and it is just massive. And I love gardening, even though I'm like, I can't claim to be like really good at it, but I'm just obsessed with the whole like farm to table aspect. And then what we did is we got tomatoes and basil and food, and we took it up to this Italian restaurant. And actually, it was quite a dream for me because it was just me. Dorothy and Manilla were kind of having a hard time, so Garrett stayed. And I went and met with the chef, who was this legit Italian dude with the biggest hands I've ever seen. And he taught me how to make real Italian meatballs. And we made our fresh gnocchi, and we rolled our own pasta noodles. It was amazing. And then we made sauce and a pesto, and I had a great time. And then I got to eat all by myself. And it was so nice. It was so nice.
I just finished my cooking class, and it was amazing. And now I get to eat this all by myself, quietly, beautiful view, pretty excited.
All right, so surprise, surprise, we spent a lot of time in the pool. And Dorothy, I'm just gonna show you some clips. I'm gonna throw them out there, and you're just gonna see how good Dorothy is at swimming now.
She's good.
And this is what we've decided.
She's a fish.
This is our #1 tip on parenting. Give up. Because everything good in Dorothy's life, everything she's learned, just comes like despite our efforts. We tried to teach her to swim, we failed, and then she learned to swim on her own. And we tried to teach her like all these things, and we failed, and then she just learned them on her
like
own.
potty training. She does it in her own time. You know, you try to do it your way, and then all of a sudden it's like, I don't know.
So,
Now I'm
message
ready.
to future Dorothy, we tried to raise you,
But you just raised yourself.
but you just raised yourself. That was awesome. Look at Dorothy, look at Manilla.
Oh, yeah.
2, 1, 2, no. 1, 2, no. 1, 2.
Okay, go under.
Wait, not yet. He's got to get warmed up. Good job. Okay, go. Yeah. All right, Manilla, go. Right here. Go. Here you go. You want to rock? Rock. Ah. Hold it his breath?
Yeah.
Okay, Dorothy, wait. Go the steps with here. He's loving it. What's he doing?
He's swimming.
Is he drinking it or holding his
No,
breath?
he's holding his breath.
Okay. Yeah!
Yay, Mama.
Okay, something that's also been happening more and more throughout all of our travels is the kids just making friends. Manilla making friends with a cute little Italian girl. Manilla!
Those
No.
Italians.
No, let's be honest. Okay.
I'm like nervous to go
Message to future Manilla. You had the most darling Italian girl with just a little bottoms on come up to you and just put her arms around you and look you in the eyes, and you chickened out. She just wanted a kiss and you chickened out.
there. Yeah, you were super awkward, Manilla, and
I
she was.
But yeah, Dorothy all the time is also just making friends. Anytime she sees a little girl, she wants to go and just ask, will you be my friend? And then whether they're 11 years old, 8 years old, whatever it is.
She likes the older girls.
And then also there's been some really kind families that have just adopted Dorothy, taken her for, I think the parents are always like,
The
is
family
it
picture one was
alright
weird.
if we take your daughter? And we're just like, yeah, just have her back at a reasonable hour. And then they'll go and have some family fun time. Dorothy somehow snuck her way into some family photos of another family here on vacation. There you go. Are you guys ready?
Yeah, we're gonna go flat.
Okay, hit the silly switch. Wow!
Win!
You guys both won. That was awesome.
It's a really cute little.
What's this robot noise?
What?
Robot noise.
Timing was perfect this week because we got here on one of the biggest holidays that they have in Anguilla, which is called Festival del Mar.
Which summed up is lobster, music, party, colors, boat races, fishing competitions.
Swimming competitions, anything and everything that has to do with water and the ocean. So they actually don't serve anything but seafood. And we get there and you just see all these girls just covered in these like giant lobsters.
Girls or grills?
Grills.
Okay.
Did I say girl?
I miss the girls covered in lobsters. My favorite part of the festival is we were waiting for lunch and Dorothy asked if she could take some pictures with my camera and I was like, yeah, you're interested in the family business? Come on. And it was really fun to teach Dorothy how to take pictures and she was loving it. And she would see a little girl, usually that she wanted to take a picture of, couldn't find the button with her little fingers, and it was just the cutest thing watching her figure it out, and she loved it. So
Dad is so proud. Now I need to get you in
want
soccer.
to buy her a camera. So we
have
learned.
some observations about the Anguillan people and why they're really cool. Number one, they're so punctual.
Yeah. Not like, oh, they're punctual for island people or like Caribbean people. No.
They're super
They're the
punctual.
most punctual people we've ever met in the entire world.
Yeah, they're awesome. Like we mentioned earlier, they're very competitive, as seen in the sports day. As seen in this clip here of parents screaming. They know how amazing Anguilla is. So even though they leave to go to school or something, they always come back. And it shows a lot about their country. And also, which I think is the last thing, is how much they love their family. Because they love being around their family. They usually live near their family. And they understand the value of it. You know, like Garrett said, moms are always taking off to go watch their kids run or do whatever. We've been working with a lady who throws her kids the best birthday parties ever.
Shout out Twyla.
All right, Anguilla, thank you for a great time. We'll miss you. Everybody go to Anguilla. It's awesome.
See you guys.
Peace out.